now, and that it's the left always pushing it and promoting it. And the so-called liberal media absolutely viciously attacked him for saying, quote, "My sadness is that we're probably today more race and difference conscious than I was in the 60s when I was at school. To my knowledge, I was the first black kid in Savannah, Georgia to go to a white school. Rarely did the issue of race come up," Thomas said. Now, name a day it doesn't come up. Differences in race, differences in sex, anybody doesn't look at you right, somebody says something, everybody is sensitive. If I had been as sensitive as that in the 1960s, I'd still be in Savannah. And he goes on with more quotes, basically repeating what he said earlier. And they came out and viciously attacked him. Meanwhile, it came out in two different articles yesterday. One of them a disabled vet, another one some guy going home at night, whites being beaten up in Cleveland and many other areas and being told on video, because the gangs shoot the video, beat up that cracker, take his money. And you see the racial attacks in Austin that happen almost every day that I see it in the news every week, so guaranteed it's going on every day. I talk to folks that live downtown, they say it's epidemic. And it's predominantly black males, young black males, going out and beating up hippies that they see are defenseless and weak. And I guess a nation of sheep will be ruled by wolves. But that's what's going on. Now we have a mob of black kids terrorizing Victoria's Secret shoppers. And that's being reported on. I mean, this is really becoming a serious situation, and this was not going on 6 years ago. This was not going on. I mean, this is very rare to have this type of stuff, and it's racially motivated, and it's just like the Klan going out and rolling some black guy coming out of his business at night. And why would racist white groups go target people? Well, because, you know, they're a bad group, so they don't, you know, they don't deserve freedom. Let's go beat them up. It's the same thing with rolling gay people. The term rolling that went on for 50 years in this country. If young fraternity guys or whatever wanted to go steal somebody's wallet and get some money for beer, well, they're good Christian men, so they wouldn't beat up just a regular person and take their money. They would go find two guys coming out of a gay bar and beat them half to death and then take their money, because it was seen as culturally acceptable to do that. Well, it's not culturally acceptable to beat up a white person, a black person, a gay person, a straight person, a old person, a young person, just because, I mean, I see cases where people get beat up for the sports team they're wearing. One time in college, I walked into a bar with a black football hat cap. I can't remember even what the symbol was. And they came over and said, "You can't wear that hat." And I said, "Why?" And they said, "Don't ask, or we're going to throw you out." And I said, "Okay, I'll take it off." You know, thug bouncers. And I was there with some dates. And I went over later. I said, "Really? I just want to know why." And he went, "Because it's gang related. That's a gang hat." And who knows, it might have been. I just didn't know. This shows how mindless all of this is. And it's completely out of control. But here's the story right here. Black mobs terrorize Victoria's Secret shoppers. This is from WorldNet Daily. It was also in the Associated Press. And it goes on. Some were surprised to hear about the black mob violence on Valentine's Day at Victoria's Secret in Norfolk, Virginia. Not at the violence. The gallery at Military Circle has been the site of dozens of episodes of racial lawlessness over the last 2 years, but of which has gone unreported in the local paper. The surprise is that the mall is still open. Most of its major tenants are gone or leaving. Sears, JCPenney, the nearly DoubleTree also closed. The big draw there is the movie theater with cheap tickets. More than 25% of the space is vacant. Deadmalls.com says the mall is a zombie that is really dead but just acts alive. The latest example of black mob violence came on Valentine's Day as a large group of people fought in Victoria's Secret store. One guy pulled out a gun and shot someone in the leg. In urban lingo, shooting someone in the leg is called leg warming. It is often a warning about comparing with police or selling drugs or competing with them in someone else's territory, or even refusing to give someone a pit bull puppy. And it just goes on from there. And this may be mainly, you know, gang type stuff, but it's really getting bad, and it needs to stop. The sucker punching of white people that's killing some folks, I mean, it's wrong. But MSNBC, they're basically behind it.
We travel so much, and having a fake TV, well, it gives added peace of mind.
Burglars look for houses that appear to be easy targets. But fake TV can fool even professional burglars into thinking someone is home watching television.
As a recent widow living alone, it gives me great peace of mind to set my fake TV near a window and know that passing motorists and pedestrians will think someone is home watching TV when I'm actually away from home.
Fake TV easily plugs into any outlet, just like a light on a timer.
And they're so easy to use. You just plug them in and they're ready to go. Plus, they're so affordable that we have one upstairs and downstairs.
Fake TV is only $29.95 with free shipping. Order your fake TV by calling 877-5-FAKE-TV or go to faketv.com. That's 877-532-5388 or faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
A 30-day GMO-free emergency food supply for only $99 at 30dayfoodsupply.com. You can purchase Oregon Trail Foods' 1-month supply of high-quality, nutritious, and healthy emergency meals. For less than $100, these vegetarian meals are naturally high in fiber, carbs, and protein, and they're packed with oxygen absorbers in Mylar pouches. They're completely free of any artificial flavors and colorings, have a 20-year shelf life, and take up to 70% less space than number 10 cans. They even offer a gluten-free option. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low by buying directly from the producers in Oregon and then passing the savings to you. Purchase a 30-day, 90-serving emergency food supply for only $99 this month, and $10 ships your entire order. Visit the website at 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where they make preparedness affordable. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
My husband's the gun guy. I've just never felt comfortable with them. But these days, I know I need protection. And I found it at theultimateknife.com. It fits my hand like a glove. Plus, it's small enough to easily conceal. And the peace of mind it gives me is unbeatable.
The fastest one-handed deployable defense knife is waiting for you at theultimateknife.com. Use promo code radio at checkout for free shipping. Get the ultimate knife at the ultimate price. Only at theultimateknife.com. CanteenShop.com provides the best in hard-tested gear for survival, prepping, bushcraft, and everything outdoors. And we're the only place you'll find stainless steel canteen kits, unique gear from the Paracord guy, and zombie tinder fire starters all at one easy-to-use website. Check out the Preppers Pack and see our custom knives, tarps, EDCs, and more. It's the best gear available with unbeatable customer service. 216-410-5096 or visit CanteenShop.com.
Your women crying.
When I say MSNBC more than anybody else is responsible for this epidemic of new racism in this country, it's true. I mean, you turn it on, it has a tiny audience, but still it's adhered to by Obama worshipers. Any opposition to Obamacare, to anti-gun movements, to globalism, to anything, to debt limits being increased, if you have any opposition to that, you're a racist. And they sit up there and say it with authority. And so the idea is, well, people aren't being friendly to Obama because they're racist. And it becomes this anti-white movement because the Democratic Party has become a purely racialist party based on race baiting, race pimping, race hustling. That's exactly what goes on. And I'm sick of it. Everybody I know is sick of it. And it is meant to take a president who people elected, including a large portion of whites, hoping to bring unity, and they've used it absolutely to create disunity and control, to the point with political correctness now that a student was forced to apologize for emailing a picture of Obama kicking a door because of racism. That's right, it was seen as somehow racist to email a picture of Obama kicking a door. Just, if anything is seen as a bad light, I guess if flies land on Obama and you see it, that means you're racist. And, you know, we laugh at this, but this is mind control. While they discriminate against all of us, I don't care what color you are, where you're from, with these foreign banks with Obamacare. And think about Obamacare, doubling, tripling, quadrupling, depending on your plan, cutting the quality of care, kicking people off their pre-existing plans, kicking people with pre-existing conditions off, setting up death panels, rationing care, everything we said it would do, quite frankly, worse than I thought. I mean, we knew what was in the bill, but it's even worse than we thought. So we were wrong. It's worse than we thought. Ted Cruz was wrong. It's worse than he said. But if they can get away with that, why not do more? I mean, they really are getting away with everything right now. And that's why the whole establishment is going with the Democrats. If the Republicans were getting all this stuff done, I'd be against them as well. But with the Democrats, they have found their wedge, and they are driving it right into our heart. And Ann Coulter's right when she said that he would be impeached if he were not black. And she's absolutely right. That is the only issue, and it's the triumph of political correctness. It's why Hillary Clinton, even though she's so corrupt and has so much baggage and is such a warmonger and such a fraud, she may get elected because, well, I mean, she's a woman. I mean, you're not against women, are you? You've got to elect her, or you're against women. But then Sarah Palin, who is an angel compared to Hillary Clinton, certainly not perfect, but an angel. Oh, she's stupid. She's an idiot. But when the left calls her an idiot and a moron, they're not putting a woman down. They're just putting some, lady with a weird accent from Alaska down. I mean, and making it see. It's a total double standard with these people. Let's go ahead and go to Coulter's comment on this.
He is vetoing legislation by refusing to enforce it. If the Constitution demands that the President of the United States take care that the laws be faithfully executed. He has simply taken it upon himself to rewrite Obamacare, to rewrite immigration laws, you indicated with the Dreamers thing, to rewrite drug laws. Now we're not Colorado and Washington. Oh, sure, just legalize drugs that the federal government, that Congress has written and made illegal. This is the bottom of the slippery slope, and I think he would be impeached if he weren't America's first black president.
Now, let's expand on that. Let's go to this clip where Obama tells Charles Barkley signing up for Obamacare is just part of growing up.
We'd like to encourage more young people to sign up, partly because since they're healthier, their premiums are actually generally going to be fairly cheap. They can find good options for less than their cable bill, less than their cell phone bill. And it's just part of growing up, is making sure that you're taking care of your body, taking care of your health. And if you've got a young family, you've got to make sure that your family's protected with health insurance as well. And this allows you to do it.
By the way, he said for everybody it'd be cheaper than your phone bill or cable bill. And, of course, that's not true. It's massively increased it. They admit Obamacare will fail for the big insurance companies that wrote it, with the Republican leadership, you notice, if they can't get all the young, dumb people to sign up for it at what is, in some cases, 5 times what it used to be for young people. So you notice he went, well, in some cases it's going to be lower. They're going to just hammer the young people. They're like, it's my Obamacare, as if you couldn't go out and get insurance before. By the way, the Right Scoop has the report here, and it's true. The GOP establishment wants the IRS to go after the Tea Party. That's why they won't investigate the IRS persecuting people, because the Tea Party is the only real opposition. This is bipartisan screw job.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN